how much would I have paid back? We're talking about cost of money.
You are going to pay back the money, but
But the business can grow the same too. If you get the right amount of money, if you use the money the right way, your business will grow. Your business can grow.
30 years to grow or 6 months to grow? What's going to grow faster? I mean, what's going to grow larger? What's going to grow exponentially?
Once again, you're comparing.
Okay, look at a truck driver.
It is apples to oranges.
Truck driver making $25,000 a month. He gets an MCA to buy another truck.
You can answer it.
Doubling his
Listen,
profits.
majority of time over 30 years. Hold on. Wait. Let me answer the question. On a mortgage, let's say you borrow $100,000.
I'll let you speak, but let me answer the question. Let's not
answer the question.
Let's just do. If you guys are really gonna talk about the cost of money, Stanley, so I could go up against you with it if you want to go ahead and amortize the what it would cost. So the cost of money. In some cases, the cost of money is less expensive with a merchant cash advance than a bank. Now, you're in mortgages, right? And actually, Joe, this question's for you because you're in mortgages, right? So you're in mortgages.
For now.
For a 30-year mortgage, in a 30-year mortgage, what are you paying back? If I take out $100,000 and after 30 years, let's say that I lived that long and I pay, how much would I have paid back?
Jose, how about this? How much is your property growing in equity in those 30 years?
Appreciation.
Wait. How much would I have paid back? We're talking about cost of money.
You are going to pay back the money, but
the business can grow the same too. If you get the right amount of money,
apples to apples.
If you use the money the right way, your business will grow. Your business can grow.
30 years to grow or 6 months to grow? What's going to grow faster? I mean, what's going to grow larger? What's going to grow exponentially?
Once again, you're comparing.
Okay, look at a truck driver.
It is apples to oranges.
Truck driver making $25,000 a month. He gets an MCA to buy another truck.
You can answer it.
Doubling his profits.
Majority of time over 30 years. Hold on.
Wait.
Let me answer the question. On a mortage, let's say you borrow $100,000.
I'll let you speak, but let me answer the question.
Where's the mediator?
Let's not
answer the question.
Let's just compare the cost of money. I'm not talking about how a business would have grown. We're not talking about the business. We're talking about the cost. We're talking about cash.
Okay.
We're talking about cash.
Okay.
How much money would you have paid back over 30 years if you took out $100,000 mortgage?
Secured.
You would probably pay around $300,000 for a number.
So 300,000. So you give me 100,000 over 30 years. Let's call it 300,000. I would have paid you back $300,000.
Correct.
Okay. That's not. Watch
that statement. And what happens if you don't pay that mortgage?
Let him finish.
What is that cost of money? For every dollar you gave me, how much am I paying you back?
300%.
Okay, so you give me $1, I gotta pay you back $3?
See, that's the trick. Don't bite the apple. Because we extended that over that same loan over 360 months. Remember the stretch.
Right.
360 months. Now take that same MCA that they're going to give you, let's say, over a factor rate of 1.2, and now stretch that over 30 years.
Well, why are we stretching it over 30 years?
Then why are you stretching then let's do a mortgage in a month and a half.
Who pays a mortgage in a month and a half?
That's my hold on.
Isn't that insane to pay a huge amount of money?
Because the loan amount. Hold on.
Stanley, but the reason why you could
you gotta compare the term, bro. You can't go the cost of money because you have to compare the term. If I shorten a mortgage in a month and a half, my cost of money is cheaper.
Who's gonna pay that? Who's going to pay?
That's not the question. That was not your question. Not who's going to pay it. That wasn't question. You said the cost of money.
I said over 30 years. Over 30 years. I said the cost of the money.
Products.